Okay, we're on.
Great. Well, I'm here with Mike Psenka, who is the CEO of eThority. And Mike, why don't you tell us about what eThority's business is?
Sure. Thank you, Don.
You're welcome.
eThority delivers Cody Award-winning analytics, dashboarding, and reporting with a zero-cost license. And we're here at EDUCAUSE under our higher education brand, Data Talent. So we work directly with institutions and universities and with consulting organizations, integrators, and OEM partners to deliver that technology to the marketplace.
So tell me about the zero-cost license. Affordability is one of the things we're focusing on here at EDUCAUSE. It's hard to get lower than zero. What does this really mean?
Right. So what we realized is the consumer data market went the way of no-cost information access. So you can go to Google, Wikipedia. There are a lot of information resources and utilities that are absolutely free and of no cost to you. And we found that a lot of organizations had easier free access to data outside their organization than inside their own organization. So we saw the market moving towards this open, free access, and so we took our award-winning platform and said, let's deliver this technology to the marketplace at no cost, at a zero-cost license. And it's not a hobbled, small departmental system. This is a 500-user, enterprise-class security, compliance, distribution, dashboarding. We work with analysts for a period of about 6 months to say, let's go over the top. Let's give the customer something that they look at it and say, hey, this is enough. This will meet our needs.
So you give them this zero-cost option for a fully loaded but limited to a limited number of users.
500 users.
500 users.
So it's a significant population.
And then where do you make your money? How are you made whole in the arrangement?
So as we went through this process, we realized 60% of the people who adopt the zero-cost license will never pay us a penny, and they'll get a lot of value out of it at an enterprise level. But 40% of that population will utilize some premium services and solutions, focus for their organization around some extensibility, financial centers, budgeting, commitment management. There's some more advanced analytic functions around predictive analytics. There is some predictive analytics included even in the ZCL itself. We realize that there'll be a subset, like with any solution that's open, where there are premium offerings.
SCUP and ASCU just sponsored a webinar on predictive analytics and had a lot of users. There's a lot of interest in this topic. One of my favorite issues is how to embed predictive analytics in every academic administrative process. How does your predictive analytics solution enable you to bring predictive analytics to every process?
Well, we sort of march to the beat of your drum on that as well. We're a big believer that predictive analytics needs to go beyond just quarterly or semi-annual strategic planning and become operational. So as you said, embed that in your daily activity. Make sure that you have a learning data set. So as new information becomes available, you can alert your organization around that data. And we take cues from healthcare on that as well, looking for sentinel events to alert the organization. And as you said, that is, you have to embed it. You have to embed it in daily activities.
Now, have you made any new breakthroughs in visualization? I know that your visualization of data outcomes was always one of the highlights of eThority. What are you doing now?
Well, yeah, we're very excited. We have a new, a novel visualization coming out called the Variance Map. And it actually is the first of its kind. Our Director of Predictive Analytics, Dr. Jim Young, worked with our R&D team extensively on that to integrate a population of data, for instance, say students, their grades, and how that varies against another data set. So what it tells you is it teaches you population dynamics about how the data changes and what you can learn from different populations. So it's sort of hard to explain, but visually it allows people to snap and learn data.
Now, your institutional clients range in what size? What kinds of institutions do you serve?
So we've got all the way from small for-profits to the largest not-for-profit universities and institutions across the country. So on the very large side, we'll have a University of Michigan, and like I said, we'll have other smaller for-profits and not-for-profit organizations as well.
And you're also in institutions that are using other analytics products or part of their analytics.
That's right. That's right. The eThority platform and the zero-cost license can be used to augment existing data environments, to open it up to a larger audience, because our security and our compliance model allows for data collaboration, sometimes beyond what the traditional platforms can allow people to use it. And then some people use it as their primary source of analytics, dashboarding, and reporting solutions in the organization.
Well, Mike, one of the things that we're doing as part of this blog series from EDUCAUSE is we're posting vendor case studies, white papers, and tool and application descriptions. Would you have your folks send me a selection of those so we can put them on the public forum on Action Analytics and make them available?
We'd love to do that. We'd love to do that.
If you'll do that, we'll get those out there so that our followers can look at those materials.
That'd be great.
Thanks very much.
Thanks, Don. I appreciate it.
We'll talk soon.
Thank you.